Okay, at this point you have already watched the first video on copyright, and now we will be going and finding the project. So first thing, as with the others, you'll go into shared with me, and this will be called citing plus your first and last name. And to make it easy for me to find it later on, I will drag this into my computer lab folder, and so then I'll have my work there. Click it to open it up. We will be, like with the summarizing lesson, this is a little bit similar. You are going to be going to countryreports.org. So let me go ahead, I click on it once, click on it here again, and it'll open up the new page. And again, click sign in, and the username password was ASFG, click sign in, and then you're good to go. And today you will not be reading about Brazil. So we'll go to countries, and you need to find either using, there's a couple options here. You can use the list of all countries. You can also look in the regions. For example, I will do North America for today as my example, but if you're Africa, Asia, Central America, you will find a country in your region. So I will go to North America. And at this point, I will give you guys freedom to choose what you are going to read about. I'll do Canada, since I do not know Canada as well. On the left-hand side over here, you can read about custom, culture, photo gallery. Well, not photo gallery. You cannot read a photo gallery. You can do customs and culture, geography. Let me go into customs and culture, and let me try eating and recipes. And I will not go into how to create your summary, because we've already done that in a lesson before. But the main idea is this: I will choose something to read about Canada, and in my page here down below, I would put the title here, and just like last time, we would use the bullets to pull out at least 4 to 5 good points from the writing. Let me go ahead and show you what it would look like when I'm done. So now I have my notes here. Title, I should probably say meal or food, meals in Canada. And I've got my information. You can see that from the big long paragraph, it became much shorter, easy to read things that you can, that I'll be able to remember later when I have to write up a report. The next thing I want to do today, talking about citing, is I want to tell where I got this information from. The way that we will do that for 4th grade is this. I'll go to the page that has the paragraph on it, and then I'll go up to here, and I'm going to copy this URL so that I could go back and find it later, as well as anybody else could see where I got my information. So I highlight it, right click, copy it, I go back to my writing, and I will just put that at the bottom of it. I will right click and paste. This is going to be helpful in many ways. One is, if I have information that seems wrong or I don't remember it very well, I can always go back to that website to read more. As well as when I write my report, this is the way that they'll expect you to do your writing, to show it as you get older and older. So now, first choose a country in my class's region. So I did Canada. I chose a topic and I wrote 4 to 5 notes. I think I did extra, that'll be okay. I cited my source, that's what this is. And then it says find a picture from the web that goes with your facts and cite your photos. So let me go back to my Canada page. I have many photo options. I think this one makes more sense because I did talk about pizza. Once I've clicked and selected my photo, I can right click on top of the photo and go down where it says copy image. So I'll do that first, go back to my writing, move you down a little here, right click and paste. So then my image in a little bit should appear. Once that has appeared, I'm going to press enter so I can go below the image, and I'm going to go back and get the image URL. In other words, where it came from. So I will right click, and it actually tells you right here, copy image URL. Click on that, go back to your writing, you right click and paste. It will now show your citation where it came from. I think if I press enter, there it goes, becomes a link that I could even click on to go straight to the picture right there on the internet. So once you have chosen a country or region, you've written a summary of notes, you cited your source, you found a picture, and you've cited the photo, oops, you are done, raise your hand and a teacher can check your work. Here's kind of what mine looks. I've got my writing, my notes, with the URL where I got that writing and information from, and I still wrote in my own words. Down here I've got my photo as well as where the photo came from on the internet.